Eddie, a 3-1 defeat to Sheffield FC this afternoon. What were your overall thoughts on the game?
I thought we started brightly, going 1-0 up, and I thought we did quite well in the first half until that last 30 seconds when they equalised. I don't know what it is, but I'm just disappointed having to stand here again, week in, week out, whether it's you or Mike Hammond on the radio, and say we've lost. I'm not going to make excuses. We've got some lack of quality. We've got people who just don't understand the game of football. Where people instead of getting hold of the ball and looking after it, they're letting it roll across the body, and are surprised when the defender takes it off them. Me and Andy have just said we're going to have a good hard look at ourselves and a good hard look at the players, and look whether it's the way that we're training, because we put all these sessions on and we do all these patterns of play. We very rarely use them, very rarely do them, very rarely play in the way that we want to play, or whether it's the players that aren't good enough. Is it the coaching, is it the players, or is it a combination of both? And we've got to look at it, mate.
We seem to go through spells at the minute. Obviously came out the second half last week firing, playing really well. Started this game quite brightly, but maybe not had a complete 90 minutes for a while, if not all season. That must be a frustration for you.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's the giving away needless free kicks when the player's got his back to our goal and he's going nowhere but backwards, and we foul him, so the pressure is bunged on us. Diving in when there is absolutely no requirement to dive in, and all we've got to do is stand up. Just stand up so that he's got to have a touch. He's got to make a pass, rather than we dive in, he jumps over the top of us, and they're running down the wings. It's just the naivety at times of some of the players, and it rubs off on the whole performance, in the fact that we do stupid things and then we concede and we wonder why. Their goal in the first half, we had 3-4 chances to clear that ball, and we're trying to pass it out. Stick it in the stands. There's 30 seconds to go. Stick it in the stands. We'll get another ball. It's just the naivety of not being able to see a game out.
4 defeats in a row. I'm sure you'll agree that something does have to change. Can you put your finger on what that will be, or is it something that you need to reflect on and decide in the week?
No, me and Andy will have a look. I mean, we've got no game next Saturday, but me and Andy have just, we've just said to the players, it's either we'll reflect on ourselves and say, is it us? Is it the way that we want the boys to play? Is it the way that we coach? If it's us, can we change? Or is it the players? And if it's the players, can they change? Or is it a combination of both? So we will look at it. Whether it's ourselves, the players, or a combination of both, we will have a look. I'm not going to make excuses. We were not good enough in that last 10 minutes. That's basically the end of it.
Just on that, having that week without a fixture, do you think that's something that could benefit us, in that we just get a chance to reset and go again against Belper?
Yeah, I think we need to get people over their injuries. We need to get people back. We need to consolidate on training and say, right, this is the way we're going to play. If you can't do what we're asking, you might want to go play somewhere else. And that's the bottom line at the moment. We've got to look at trying to attract players to Bridlington. That's the other issue. Trying to attract players to come. That ain't an easy job.
Eddie, thank you for your time.
Thank
this
you
afternoon.
very much,
Cheers.
mate. Thank you.